Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for July 2020. We're going to start off with this deck right here. We're going to look at your side. We're going to look at their side. We're also going to do the X spread. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to pull a few letters for you from this bag right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Let's see what is coming up for you. This is the love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July 2020. The first card you have, Scorpio, is the High Priestess. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Queen of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Judgment. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. King of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. The Emperor. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Nine of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. The Hermit. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. And you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what you have going on here. If you would like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channeledguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so right in the center of the reading, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about stability. This is about taking charge, taking control of your love life. You also have the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords here. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. Either one of these can also be you if you have a moon or rising in an air sign or in an earth sign. I feel like some of you, you don't really know what to do. There's an opportunity here for a new beginning. I am getting that for some of you, and I haven't gotten this for any of the other signs. It could be a new beginning with somebody new. That's just the feeling that I'm getting. There could be somebody new coming into your life. That could be why there are two people in this reading. Judgment is all about a second chance. It's like there's a second chance for the sign of Scorpio to be happy. It could be, for some of you, I think it is with a new person, and you may think, no, I want to be with, I want to be with my current partner or with my ex back. So for some of you, it could be that, this is a second chance with that person. But for others, I think it's a new opportunity with somebody new, someone totally, completely different than you. Maybe, someone that you will not usually date. You also have the High Priestess. So this is telling you trust your intuition. The sign of Scorpio is very psychic, very intuitive. Yeah, for many of you, the Judgment card is, a new beginning. This is a new beginning that you want. And we are going to take a look at your person with this deck to see how they tie in with all of this, who is who. Yeah, because, we have the Nine of Wands here. So someone is holding back from you. The Nine of Wands is someone who's being very protective, very on guard. It could also be maybe that there's a new opportunity maybe for you to get back together, to reconcile with someone where you're afraid to let this person in because you don't want to be burned a second time. You don't want to be hurt. You're being told stay in control, maybe not giving in to your ego, not giving in to your fears. I feel like the sign of Scorpio is doing a lot of thinking in the month of July. You have the Emperor. This can also represent the sign of Virgo, which is interesting because you have the King of Pentacles. So some of you can be dealing with the sign of Virgo. The Hermit is soul searching though. The Hermit is trying to figure out the truth. Like, do I want this new beginning? Do I still love this person? Do I want to give this person a second chance? We have the Knight of Swords here. Oh, interesting. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Six of Swords. So this is a movement. It's like something is changing for the sign of Scorpio where, you don't really know what to do. Because we have the Knight of Swords, it could be that something has changed very unexpectedly. Like there's an opportunity for a new beginning where you didn't really know this was happening. You never could have imagined there is this twist. It kind of feels like the energy of the Tower, which is not here yet anyway. The Knight of Swords is like the Tower. It's like something has changed very unexpectedly for the sign of Scorpio. It could be some of you where maybe you're seeing somebody new. I just keep getting there's somebody new and things happen very quickly. I feel like for those of you where it's someone new, this is a very positive relationship with the Six of Swords. You're moving away from a difficult time. But even for those of you where you're already coupled or this is an ex, this means that you're able to leave a very difficult time behind you. There's a new opportunity. That's the main message for the sign of Scorpio. There's a new opportunity to be happy again. Okay, let me get a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Scorpio about their love life for July 2020? Wow. So we do have the Tower. Very unexpected energy. So now we have the Tower and we have the Knight of Swords. What other messages are there for the sign of Scorpio about their love life for July? We have the Hierophant and the Hangman. So all major arcana here. Yeah, I mean, we have the Hierophant here. This is a card of soulmates. This is the major arcana of soulmates, soul family, kindred spirits, feeling like, you know, this is where I belong. This is who I belong with. And I mean, if there's any sign of the zodiac that knows where they belong, it's a sign of Scorpio. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, there's a new opportunity. I keep saying it feels like it's somebody new, but again, it could be your ex. It could be the person that you're with. There's a new opportunity to work things out because I feel like somebody's holding back from you. They're not completely letting you in emotionally. It could be that that changes because, I mean, we have the Tower and the Hangman, which these are opposite energies. Maybe your love life has been here until July. You've been in limbo. You don't really know, are you with this person? Are you apart? Are you going to stay together? Are you going to break up? There is a very unexpected energy with the Tower. Like everything changes. It can also be that this person really sees the light. Like they finally see that you are the one. This also is a card of marriage, which I don't always get as well. So this person could see that, you know, I belong with Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like there's just very like expect the unexpected, Scorpio. If it's not somebody new, which I keep saying, I just keep getting that. It can be that, you know, somebody is finally seeing the light and see that they belong with you. Okay, so let's get some from the confirmation deck. Let's see what else comes out for you. What other messages are there for the sign of Scorpio about their love life for July 2020? We've got Knight of Wands. What other messages are there for the sign of Scorpio for July? Six of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. And Page of Cups. Okay, so there is definitely somebody here who is pursuing. This can be you. We're going to take a really close look at your person next to see if this is them or is it you. This is someone who is going after what they want. This is someone who's not giving up. I think it's you. I feel like you're refusing to give up. Some of you on an ex because you've got the Six of Cups here. This is someone from the past. This is still being very emotionally connected to the past. It's also a soulmate card. Yeah, and there can also be communication with the Page of Cups. This is someone telling you they love you, they still love you. This can even be reconciling with an ex because you have the Six of Cups here. Okay, so let's take a look at your person using this deck. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Page of Swords. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Six of Swords, which I think that card is here already. Yeah, it's right there. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Ace of Wands. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Queen of Wands. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Wow. King and Queen of Wands. Okay, so let me move these this way. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Five of Wands. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so all these cards represent your person. They don't represent you. This is what they're thinking. This is what they want. This is what's really going on with them. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crystal clear. It's pretty crystal clear that, you know, this person definitely wants to try again. I mean, King and Queen of Wands, it can be that maybe your person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But no, this is the energy of like someone who is, this is someone who's in control. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Emperor is right here. This is taking the lead. This is going after what you want, which just came up right here. I think this person is not going after what they want, which is you. Like there is literally a struggle here with the Five of Wands. This person maybe is giving into fear. We do have the Nine of Wands right there. You can see it underneath that card. I feel like your person is struggling as far as being with you. I also feel like they're not being completely honest with you. The very first card I pulled for them is the Page of Swords. They're not being completely honest about something. Maybe they're not being completely honest about their fears or how they really feel about you, that they still love you. Because I mean, we do have the Page of Cups here. So there's something, you know, that they're not telling you. I think it's a desire to, you know, maybe they're not telling you. Maybe if this is your ex because you're not speaking. Because we have the Page of Swords, which is communication. It's also honesty. But we have the Six of Swords, which is here and here. So this is continuing to move forward. This is leaving a really difficult time behind. Like they want to continue to move on. They want a new beginning. They want a clean slate. But I feel, yeah, I mean, I feel like they want a new beginning with you, but they're not telling you that. We got the Five of Wands. This is petty energy. It could be definitely be that they don't want to admit that they're wrong. They don't want to be the first one to apologize. I feel like there's a lot of work to do here with this person because they're not taking the lead. This is someone who goes after what they want. So this would be someone who tells you, you know, I still love you. Let's work things out. They're very conflicted. This could also, again, that they're being very petty and they're not wanting to break the ice. They don't want to be the first one to break the ice. I definitely see them wanting a new beginning with you, wanting to try again with the Ace of Wands, wanting to leave this difficult time behind you. But part of this is they're not being completely honest with you, but they're also not being completely honest with themselves. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your ex. And just like we did in the first spread, we're also going to take a close look at your ex with this deck right here. Okay, so let's see what is around you for the month of July. Scorpio and their ex for July 2020. We have Four of Cups. Scorpio and their ex for July. Knight of Cups. Scorpio and their ex for July 2020. Ten of Cups. Scorpio and their ex for July. Temperance. Scorpio and their ex for July. Ten of Pentacles. Scorpio and their ex for July. Three of Cups. Scorpio and their ex for July. Justice. Scorpio and their ex for July. Ace of Wands. This card came up in the first spread when I used this deck right here. So this is a new opportunity. Scorpio and their ex for July. And Five of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at these. And like I said, we will take a closer look at your ex using the other deck to see who is who in this reading. Yes, I definitely see some of you could be frustrated because someone is holding back from you. I mean, we have the Four of Cups here. I don't know. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. I mean, the Four of Cups, you may have given up hope. I just uploaded a reading that, or actually called it that, doomed and hopeless. You may feel like the situation with your ex, like it's not going to change. This feeling unhappy, unfulfilled. You don't care anymore. You may feel like, you know, your ex is like the situation seems hopeless, too far gone. But there's movement here. You have the Knight of Cups. This is movement in the relationship with your ex. You have a lot of positive cards here. And again, this whole spread is for exes only, not couples. And yet you have some very positive cards. I do see sadness here. And some of you, it could be maybe that you've kind of given up hope as far as this person. Maybe you just don't care anymore. Maybe you're just watching this reading because you're thinking, well, let's see what comes up. We have the Four of Cups, but let me just jump here. We have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. So kind of, you know, out of place in a reading for an ex, but I see you being on top of the world here for those of you where you want your ex back. You have to want them back. If you hate them, then don't take them back. This is you feeling, again, on top of the world. This is you celebrating. You have very strong relationship energies. You have Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is a happily ever after. This is a very happy, fulfilling relationship. There's movement here. Ten of Pentacles, stability, marriage. You're just being told, be patient. Sagittarius. Sorry, the sign of Sagittarius is represented by Temperance. This is telling you be patient. There is, right here, we have Justice, which represents a sign of Libra. This is telling you there will be an apology. Some of you could definitely be dealing with someone, right here, Five of Swords, who self-sabotages. This could be someone who even made a mistake. Maybe this person broke up with you and is regretting it. The Five of Swords is self-sabotage, a decision that blows up in your face. And we have the Ace of Wands here, which also came up in the first spread using the other deck, which I just mentioned. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a clean slate. It's like there will be a new beginning with your ex. There's an apology here. There was a mistake maybe with the Five of Swords. Like maybe this person broke up with you and then this is regrets. Looking back and kind of thinking I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I see you being very happy here, even celebrating because there is strong relationship energy around your ex. Okay, let me get a few more. Let's see what else comes up. Scorpio and their ex for July. Five of Pentacles. Scorpio and their ex for July. Ace of Swords. Scorpio and their ex for July. Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like nothing's going to change until somebody changes the way that they're thinking. A change of perspective is needed here. Otherwise, there's going to be continuing suffering with the Five of Pentacles. Also, there's two fives now. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. There's an obstacle around Scorpio reuniting with an ex. There's an obstacle. It could be another person, but for many of you, it's the way that somebody's thinking. Again, maybe someone made a mistake. Maybe they chose someone else over you. I mean, it's hard to say in a general reading. This person would just need clarity as far as how they really feel about you, especially if they broke up with you, not really having that clarity, and now they're regretting it. Yeah, like I said, if somebody does not have clarity and does not figure things out as far as how they feel about you, if they really want to be with you, then, you know, there's continued suffering here. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling abandoned, lonely. This could just be you missing your ex, but we do have, you know, big movement here with the Knight of Wands. This is someone who is pursuing you. This is someone who's not going to give up. I feel like this is your ex, you know, once they have clarity, this is them wanting a relationship with you. Let me get a few more from the confirmation deck, and then we'll take a really close look at them. Scorpio and their ex for July 2020. Five of Cups. So now I just added another 5 to this reading, so now there's 3. Scorpio and their ex for July. 3 of Swords. Scorpio and their ex for July. 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, like you're just really missing your ex in the month of July. You may feel like this is unbearable. That's really what it feels like in this whole, you know, spread. And again, we are going to take a look at them with this deck in a minute. It just really feels like in the month of July, just kind of be prepared. It could be a very emotional month for the sign of Scorpio. Like you may be seeing, I don't know, you may be seeing a lot of things that remind you of your ex, and then just like it just, you know, it just kind of hurts even more. We've got the 3 of Swords, which is, you know, feeling heartbroken, really kind of focusing on, this is the breakup card, but you have this with the 5 of Cups. I mean, this also is a card of regrets. So, I mean, the 5 of Swords also is a card of regrets and mistakes. So your ex, you know, could definitely be regretting the decision that they made if they broke up with you. Because this all came up with the 6 of Wands, which is victory. So if, again, I just still feel like it could be a very emotional month for you where you're really missing your ex, especially if it's been months since you broke up. I feel like this person could be on the verge of having clarity. Let's go ahead and take a really close look at them. Show me Scorpio's ex. Page of Wands. Show me Scorpio's ex. 3 of Cups. Interesting, because that card is right there. Show me Scorpio's ex. 8 of Swords. Show me Scorpio's ex. 2 of Pentacles. Show me Scorpio's ex. 4 of Wands. Show me Scorpio's ex. 2 of Swords. Show me Scorpio's ex. Page of Cups. Okay, so we start with a page and we end with a page. The pages are communication. So your ex does want to communicate with you. They do want to talk to you. You may think, nope, I don't think so. But again, we start with an ex. Sorry, we start with a page. We end with a page. They do want to communicate with you. It does seem like this person is stubborn. These cards represent your ex. They don't represent you. That's like the person, your ex does want to communicate with you. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. They really just want to tell you what's in their heart. With the Page of Cups, they want to tell you that they still love you. Something's, again, there's quite a few 5s in this reading. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. There's something blocking your ex from coming back to you. It could be another person. I mean, here, like they feel like, I can't. This is feeling like your hands are tied behind your back. Like I couldn't go back to Scorpio even if I wanted to. This person, I mean, they have a choice. The 2s, we have a 2 of Pentacles here for them and 2 of Swords. The 2s representing a choice, having to choose between 2 things, 2 people, 2 outcomes. Yeah, so I mean, it's hard to say in general reading, but there could be a choice that they have to make. And then with it being the 2 of Swords, this is a very like difficult choice, an impossible choice. Like having to choose between like your children and the person you love. Hard choice to make. There's even a card of marriage here. So, I mean, that will apply to some of you, not everyone. But I do think that something's blocking your ex from coming back to you, Scorpio. There's something blocking. It could just be that the way, you know, the way that they're thinking. The Ace of Swords is under here. This means that it could also be that they're being really stubborn. Maybe they don't want to apologize. We've got Justice here. You have been done wrong by this person. They owe you an apology, but maybe they're not wanting to give you that apology. I think we had the 5 of Wands in the first spread, which is very petty energy. So it could be that they don't want to be the first one to apologize. But you know, we have the Three of Cups here, which also is, yeah, it's right here from the first deck. So, I mean, I feel like this is a card of love and marriage. I feel like they still, you know, they desire to communicate with you. They still feel they can be happy with you. There's still a lot of love here, but they're, you know, they keep changing their mind. Two of Pentacles is someone who's very wishy-washy. Very wishy-washy as far as what they're going to do. They're refusing to do anything. I mean, Eight of Swords and Two of Swords, this person feels stuck. Like, I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to. It could be because of another relationship. I don't always get this, but I mean, this is a card of home. It could be maybe where you live. Maybe this is a long distance relationship, which again, I hardly ever say that in my readings, but I'm getting that. I just think that there is something this person wants to say, and it's probably not really communicating with you. Again, something, too many fives, something is blocking this person from coming back to you, but I do think that they want to communicate with you. There's something they want to tell you. They feel that they can't. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get messages for you from this bag. This is just a bag full of letters. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what messages there are for you about your love life. Again, this is a bag full of letters. This could be somebody's initials, names, words, messages. Let's see what you get. What does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July 2020? Okay, so let me go ahead and turn everything over. And keep your eyes open. You might see your person's name, their initials. That would be a huge sign for you, especially for those of you where you're really struggling and you think it's over. Seeing their name here means, I mean, this is a message from the universe for you. You've got 2 L's, 2 N's, 2 O's, 3 L's. Got an E, B, an S, a Y, 3 O's, an A. Got 3 L's. Got Q. Got R, P, H, Y, and E. So here you go. You might see, again, their name, their initials, something that means something significant to you. Okay, so let's see what stands out here to me. Okay, so the first word that I see is soon. Soon there could be communication. Again, you've had quite a few cards, like the last word that we did, this one, like this, your ex wants to communicate with you. Let's see what else stands out here. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. Soon, hello. There you go. Do you need a message from the universe? There you go. And then there's like names kind of being arranged here. Do you see that? Like, I just need to put the I there, and we've got Bill. We've got Rain, which, I mean, I have heard that name before. It's kind of unusual, but I mean, there it is. Bill. Let's see what else. So, I mean, that's pretty strange. Hello, soon. It can be for those of you who are single that there's going to be somebody new soon. But if you're hoping to hear from an ex, again, you've had a lot of messages of communication. There you go. Let's see what else. Oh, look at this. We've got a lie. Someone maybe is not being completely honest with themselves, maybe not with you either. We could even turn it into lied. This person is not being completely honest with themselves. Oh, look. We've got ran. Like this person ran away from you. This person's kind of realizing, you know, they've made a mistake. You did have the 5 of Swords. Quite a few fives. Like there's something kind of working against the relationship, blocking. Oh, I also see something else here. I'll put it over here. God. I need to take an A from here. You may feel played by somebody. Do you see that right here? You may feel played. Let's see what else I see here. Well, I mean, I just spelled it out, but I mean, it's standing out here again. You may feel played. You may feel that somebody lied. Look at this again. I mean, I wasn't trying to, but then we got high. So I mean, it can't be that someone who, again, who just like really, really let you down. Because it did seem in the X spread that some of you, like, you could be feeling really heartbroken in the month of July. Like maybe, I don't know, something keeps reminding you of your ex and has you in a very emotional place. And then they pop up again. Like maybe it could even be someone who, maybe even not the ex that you're expecting, someone who you feel completely played you. And, you know, you may feel like it was a total lie. And here they are again, just high. Let's see what else I see. Well, I mean, look, something that's standing out here. You could be dealing with a loner. Do you see that right there? You could be dealing with somebody that maybe kind of, again, you have the Five of Swords, quite a few fives, someone who sabotages, someone who maybe, you know, is used to being alone. And so whenever they find, you know, kind of a good thing, they take an axe to the relationship. Happens all the time. Also, I mean, it's no. Got no here. So some of you, maybe you're not open to taking an ex back, or again, someone who played you, someone who lied. You're telling this person no. But with that said, I also see something totally different. Again, it's a general reading. So some of you may be saying, yes, you do want this person back. You do miss them. Now there is one letter missing here, but we almost, let's see. Yeah, I don't have an M, but there could be a lot of blame here. And sometimes, you know, when you watch these readings and you might see like there's just one or two letters missing for your person, it's still a message for you. Let's see if I see any names here. Let me just kind of move these around. I usually like see the same names. Make sure you look in the description box, because when I'm uploading the video, I come back and I look to see if there's something that I missed. Because if I like stay here forever, that'll be like an hour video. There's Neil. This can be for maybe for some of you, if you're single, this could be someone that you're meeting. Almost spelled Paul. Almost spelled Sarah. Got Bo. Almost spelled Harry. I don't know. There's an LOL as well. Some of you could be kind of amused by who's contacting you in the month of July. Let's see. We've got Leslie. We've got Dawn. Let's see. Again, for some of you, there can be just one or two letters missing. So that's still a message for you. Oh, okay, look. I've got Lisa. Lots of names for you. Look at this. We've got hay. So we've gotten high. We've got hay. Yeah, some of you, there's someone that maybe wants to talk to you. And if, you know, in the X spread, we saw that there was just a lot of like messages of like somebody wanting to communicate with you. We also have, let's see. Almost spelled Brian. See how when there's just like one letter missing, still message. There's Lori. Now see bad here. Yeah, so I think I'll leave it there because I mean I could be here forever trying to put things together. I don't know if this is, I mean, I know I made it before, but here we go. Yes. Some of you could be faced with a decision. Are you going to take them back? Yes, no. I mean, look, I mean, I've made no again. It could be that you have a choice in the month of July. Are you going to try again? Are you going to let somebody new into your life? I mean, there's a lot of messages here. So when I'm uploading this video, I'm going to come back and I'm going to see if there's any names that I missed, any messages. Make sure that you check the description box because I always place them in there. Okay, Scorpio, this has been your love reading for July 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.